Help mobility impaired people become or stay independent and get where they want to go. Welcome Mark Felling, who's a quadriplegic engineer, inventor, MBA, and president of Broaden Horizons. Thanks so much for joining us. While you're talking about why you wanted to create these things, show us one of your first inventions.
Okay, well, probably the one that has a lot of significance in people's lives is the Power Grip, which is this device I'm wearing on my hand. It opens and closes your fingers when you have a paralyzed hand to pick up and hold things, eat, drink, all that kind of stuff. One of the other products I have mounted on my wheelchair is a completely voice-controlled cell phone system that allows someone with no use of their hands and arms to use a cell phone completely independently. Obviously, chat with friends, call for help, all that kind of stuff.
Okay, now you could actually be sort of upright here. Can you show us how this works?
Sure. Well, this isn't any of my own creations, but I'm going to be talking at the DNR stage at 3 p.m. today and showing how adaptive technologies can really make a difference in people's lives, especially having the right access to the right products.
Why is it that no one has thought of these things, like what you have on your hand and the cell phone and some of the other things you've created?
A lot of times it's large corporations deciding that it's not a viable market, or that simply somebody like myself can just use a headset, but that doesn't always work for them. So I think it's a matter of recognizing the needs, understanding what those needs are, and then knowing how to bring solutions that meet those needs.
How important are these? Do they make a difference for you, just having this on your hand, the cell phone, and some of the other things you've created?
Absolutely. It's the difference between just living or being alive and actually living your life. Like today I drove here in an adapted minivan, and I'll also have that on display.
Well, you're making the difference for so many people, and they must be so excited when they find out about this.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think that's one of the greatest things is I receive stories back from folks all the time, saying how they went on a trip to Mexico with my comfort carrier or things like that. So.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate it. You'll be at the DNR stage at 3 o'clock today, and you'll be talking about all these great inventions. We appreciate it.
Yeah, and certainly a guy who has not let a disability slow him down.
No.
Congratulations. That's
Thank
great.
you.
Well, we're going to have a recap of today's top stories when we come back.
We'll also get one more look at Patrick's forecast, and yeah, you can applaud him. He deserves it, don't you think?